In an overnight drone offensive, Russia launched a widespread attack across Ukraine, targeting an energy facility in the northeastern Sumy region. The Ukrainian Air Force reported that mobile drone hunter groups and air defense units successfully intercepted and downed 24 out of the 27 Russian drones deployed across 12 regions. The national grid operator, Ukrainian, confirmed the damage to the energy facility in Sumy, necessitating emergency electricity cutoffs for industrial consumers in the city. Repair crews are currently working to restore the power supply. This latest attack comes as NATO leaders prepare to gather in Washington for a 3-day summit, commencing Tuesday, to mark the alliance's 75th anniversary. The summit is set to focus on reaffirming support for Ukraine amidst the ongoing conflict. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg stated that the 32 member countries have been collectively spending around $43 billion annually on military equipment for Ukraine since the war's onset. This figure is expected to be maintained as a minimum baseline in the coming year. Stoltenberg anticipates that allies will decide to sustain this level of support at the summit. The costs will be distributed among nations based on their economic capabilities, with a review planned for 2025. However, two significant constraints remain. Ukraine's NATO membership will not be considered until the conflict ends, and no NATO troops will be deployed on the ground. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin, in a statement following a meeting with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, reiterated Russia's conditions for peace talks, demanding that Ukraine withdraw its troops from the 4 regions annexed by Russia in 2022.
Russia stands for a complete and final end to the conflict. The conditions for this, as I have already said, were set out in my speech at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We are talking about the complete withdrawal of all Ukrainian troops from the Donetsk and Lugansk People's Republics, from the Zaporizhzhia and Kherson regions. There are other conditions, but this is all a subject for detailed consideration during possible joint work.
As the conflict continues into its 3rd year, the situation remains precarious, with both sides entrenched in their positions. The upcoming NATO summit will be crucial in shaping the next phase of international support for Ukraine, as the alliance seeks to balance immediate military aid with long-term strategic planning.